Welcome back to the Holistic Ritual. I'm your host, Kamela Celeste, and today's episode is falling right in the middle of the month. I have been pre-recording these, so I'm recording this a couple weeks before it's actually going to air.
You're listening to The Holistic Ritual, a podcast for holistic health-minded humans seeking mind, body, spirit well-being. Hosted by Kamela Celeste, IIN holistic health coach, former personal trainer, and meditation guide. With over a decade of experience guiding transformation and whole person healing, you're invited into the practice of guided meditations, affirmation readings, and spiritual insights through a holistic wellness lens. Blending ancient wisdom with modern science, this space supports you in releasing, renewing, and reconnecting with your inner wisdom. Cultivating a sanctuary you can return to each week as your own holistic ritual. Without further ado, let's get into the episode.
If you're watching, I'm a little sweaty. I have my Wednesday Adam braids on because I have just worked out. But I wanted to get this out while my brain was still in a functioning kind of mode. When it gets later in the day, my brain can kind of just like give out. Just to recap, this September has had such strong energy about it. Saturn moved back into Pisces earlier into the month, and then we had the eclipse last Sunday, depending wherever you are in the world. And we also had the Cazimi, so very curious to know if any type of insights came up that you maybe weren't expecting, or if anything has been crazy or chaotic or unexpected that has happened recently, especially with that eclipse energy. While I've been toying with this lighter right here, I want to open, as we do, with a couple affirmation readings. I have magical messages and then my I Am Everything deck today. I've really just been gravitating towards these two decks recently, as their messages have been pretty spot on. This morning, what is the date today? Today is September 9th when I'm recording this, but bees have been a big thing for me recently. I've just been seeing them a lot when I've been out. They've kind of been flying around me and near me. And if you listen to a couple episodes back when I did my rainfall meditation talking about how I got caught in the rain, I also got stung by a bee that same day whenever I was caught in like the thunderstorm. So bees have been like a big deal. And the affirmation card that I drew this morning, which is so crazy, and it was from the Magical Messages deck, had a bee on it. And I was just like, I'm like, what does this mean? Just to bring everything back around, maybe something like that has been coming up for you lately. Any type of angel numbers that have been repeating. I know mine have been 111, 222. And then this week, especially during this eclipse week, 333 has also been a really big one for me. So just really leaning into the cosmic language of the universe. The universe likes to talk to us in different signs and symbols, and being open to receiving those messages and that information. Most of the time, I really am just like screaming about, what do you want from me? Like, I'll look up, all of these repeating things, and I don't really find anything that is sticking out to me, especially just now. I'm very content and happy with my life at the moment. And then, as you can see, if you're watching too, I have all of my fall decorations up for the season. That is kind of like my September 1st thing that I do. Fall decorations go up. It's an annual thing for me. But yeah, transitioning from all of this kind of crazy energy that's been happening over the last few weeks, cosmically speaking. Maybe you noticed some different downloads that came up, different symbolism that's coming up, are reoccurring for you. So let's tap into some affirmation messages, and hopefully these will resonate with you. You can either pick the I Am Everything deck or the Magical Messages deck, or you can choose to receive these as a collective reading, as a all-in-one reading. But I will stop playing with this lighter and I will light us a candle. And I'm just going to set this down here, right in front of me. Okay, the first deck I am going to draw from is my I Am Everything deck. My tried and true, my favorite deck. This is the first affirmation deck that I ever bought. It's been really helpful and it's given me a lot of spiritual messages that have really resonated with me over the years. So hoping whatever wisdom comes forward today will also resonate with you. Your affirmation is, I am love. I may not have always made the right choices, but I did my best. I have so much love to give, and everyone around me can feel it. I am given a clean slate every single day to be the best version of me that I can be. I am forgiven. I am love. The message that is coming through is you deserve love. No matter what you have been through, no matter the crazy trials and tribulations and all of the trauma and all of the things that have been happening or going on or that you've overcome or had to be resilient about, you deserve love. You are love, and you do have so much love to give people. And only those that are deserving of your love, may those people find you. And may your heart be open enough to make space for them in your life. Yeah, I am love. You are love. And you are loved. And I think that's what I want to say about that one. Also, the number on the card is number 1. So 1 typically represents the self, maybe even leading into some self-care things that you haven't been lately to show your self-love. Journaling, meditating, like we will do here in just a bit. Maybe this is your first episode ever that you are listening to, and it found you because you needed to hear, because you needed to take some time for yourself today. And this episode is going to help you do just that, as we've created our own little ritual. All right, my magical messages. Anybody who chose my magical messages deck, you are up next. Maybe I'll just ask Spirit, Source, whatever higher power you believe in, to bring forward whatever message you need to hear right now. Interesting. Okay. These cards are just so beautiful. This one is like, almost looks like the whispering willow tree in Pocahontas. If you guys have ever seen that movie, hopefully you've seen that movie. The original, I guess. I'm showing my age. I'm a millennial. Haha. Okay, but that card is absolutely beautiful. It is a woman sitting below trees that look like the whispering willow from Pocahontas, and also some mountain, like a Moana kind of vibe. So the mountains look like Te Fiti. I don't know if you have seen Moana, but they have faces in the mountains and then waterfalls coming out of them. And the woman is kind of just surrounded by all of this wisdom, all of this earthly wisdom. If you are in need of a lesson, there's wisdom in the trees. And I know you're probably like, I don't need any more lessons. I don't need any more life lessons. I totally get that. It's 100% understandable. But this to me is, I just keep hearing like nature. You need to get out in nature. You need to be with your own energy and the wisdom and the energy that surrounds you when you get out into nature. Anytime I am going on a hike or spending time in the forest or at a park, I just feel so renewed afterwards. I feel so refreshed and like I needed that. It's like being out there is like plugging myself into an outlet, you know, other than sleeping and things like that. But really, maybe you have been spending way too much time indoors in your house and you are needing to get outside, get some fresh air, get some sunlight, some vitamin D. And just remember that downloads can come in incredibly loud and quickly when you are in nature and you spend time connecting with nature and just having gratitude for nature and all of its beauty and that around you. Awesome. Let me just put away our affirmation decks to make space for our meditation. All right. Now that we have our candles still lit, today's meditation is all about relieving stresses and mild anxiety. With the crazy cosmic energy that we have been experiencing lately, I thought it might be a good time to do a meditation that is a bit more focused on the breath and tuning into our inner world. Throughout this meditation, I will be counting down for you as you are going through this breathing and breath work. And hopefully after you find that you are calmer and feel a bit more peaceful, just let yourself settle in. You can be seated, reclined, or laying down is my favorite way to meditate. And let your body soften and settle into this moment. You don't need to fix or change anything right now. Your body wants to relax. And it knows how. It just needs your permission right now. Anxiety often arises when the mind races. It starts going over the what ifs, trying to predict or control the unknown. And right here and now, you don't need to know. You are okay. And calling your attention to your breath, I'll guide you with a countdown, and with each number, you will inhale slowly, full belly inhale, and then exhale, letting your body release, to grow softer, to let go of all of that heavy and anxious energy. And here we go. 5, Breathe in fully. And exhale, letting your shoulders drop, letting go of some tension. 4, deep inhale. And exhale, releasing everything that no longer serves you. 3, inhale, and fully exhale so your mind starts to ease. 2, breathe in. And exhale, surrendering control. 1, final breath in. And as you exhale slowly, feel yourself grounded, peaceful, and more at ease. Beautiful. You are present, and you are here in this moment with me. You can keep breathing, inhaling deeply and exhaling fully, completely. Or you can choose to just breathe normally. But as you breathe, no matter if you've chosen the deep inhales or just normal breathing, allow these messages to settle. And you can repeat them silently to yourself. Just let their energy reside in you. Or if you'd like to whisper them out loud, you can also do that as well. I've moved through challenges before, and I will again. I am not my anxiety, and it does not define me. I take life one breath, one moment at a time. And I meet this moment with openness and curiosity. My breath is my anchor. I always return to it. Calmness lives within me, and I trust my inner peace. I am safe in this body. I belong, and I am worthy. I release the weight of stress and I invite tranquility. The universe supports me, and I trust that everything is unfolding in my favor. And allow these next few moments to just breathe. Taking your deepest breaths in and audibly sighing to release as you exhale. And when you're ready, I'll guide you back into the room gently. And with each count, you'll return more alert and with more ease within you. 5. Slowly softening your awareness. 4. Feel the surface you're resting on. 3. Sense the space around you. 2. Deepening your breath. 1. Slowly opening your eyes, awake, refreshed, and grounded. And as you go forward, just carry this little bit of calmness with you throughout the rest of the day or the rest of your week ahead. Thank you for sharing this sacred space with me today. I hope that you feel lighter, clearer, and just more at peace, and that the messages today that came through from our affirmation reading and the meditation, may they really land with you. And if not, that is totally okay. Not everything needs to land, but hopefully it did. And if some good things came up today, maybe during the meditation as you were breathing with me, maybe you might journal about it and just sit with yourself and come back to it during the week to revisit whatever it was that came up. And you can always come back to this meditation as well. And now that this is the 3rd episode of the month, there are a couple other meditations in previous episodes if you are looking for even more meditations to get caught up on. And you can find many, many more meditations of all varieties. So if you weren't really vibing with the countdown thing today, I totally get it. Plenty of more meditations on my YouTube channel as well. Until the next one, take care.